Hi guys, I'm Kim and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here yet again today. It means the absolute world, as per usual, that you are here. If you can't already tell from the title of this video, I am here today to talk you through our April 2023 budget wrap up. So talk about all the places we went over budget, all the places we went under budget, whether or not we got the income that we planned to receive, and also what we added to our sinking funds. A spoiler alert, we hit one of our major goals this month for our sinking funds, so just it's like a huge weight lifted off my chest, which feels amazing. But yeah, we also had some unexpected costs and we earned less income than what was planned due to some changes in our financial situation. So if this kind of stuff interests you, then keep watching. So I am going to run you through our April 2023 budget wrap up. So I first off just wanted to start by saying that currently I am paid monthly and Ben is paid weekly, and that we budgeted for this month to bring in $9,340. However, we actually brought in $9,158.37, which was a difference of $181.63. So this is the first time we've kind of been under on our anticipated anticipated income. So the reason that this has happened is that Ben is currently training in a new job. And then he will be switching to salary in about a month's time. And while he is training, he is going to be on day shift, which is a lower rate for him. But once he goes to salary, that should bump up a bit. So yeah, over the next couple of months, things are going to be changing for us financially, with me going on maternity leave and Ben switching from weekly to monthly pay as well. But for now, what I'm going to do is run you through our budgeted versus actual April figures for the month. So mortgage was budgeted and actual of $1,984.51 for the month. Super for both myself and Ben, we budgeted to put in 40, and that's exactly what we put in. We did not invest anything this month. I think we're going to be putting a bit of a pause on that just until we work out a new sort of financial situation with mat leave and Ben's new role. Electricity, we budgeted 100 but spent 160, so that was 60 over. Gas was 100, water was $45, but we budgeted 60, so that was $15 under. Our council rates were 200. Foxtel and internet budgeted 240 and it was 180, which was $60 under. 126 for my phone and 68 for Ben's phone. Health insurance was $84. Home and contents insurance was $127.25. My car insurance was $56.75, and Ben's car insurance was $79.12. My rego was $47.13, as was Ben's. So moving into the subscriptions. So $17.99 was Canva, $6.99 was Amazon Prime, $14.99 was Apple iCloud, $4 was OnePass, $11.99 was Google Play, $15.99 was Netflix, $11.99 was Spotify, and $14 was Stan, and $15.95 for Xbox. Alright, moving into our daily living expenses, which are where the costs are most variable. We planned $1,150 for groceries, and we did spend $1,181.50 with $31.50 outstanding. So unspent, and I just realised that I skipped the fuel line. Sorry, I'm so exhausted today. We planned to spend $250 for fuel. We spent $250.85, which was $2.85 over budget. Dine out and take out budgeted $300, spent $501.12, which was $201.12 over budget. Still working on trying to keep this figure down, but this is much better than previous months if you've seen other videos, so we're making some progress. Entertainment planned $150, spent $140.15 with $9.85 left over. Splurge money planned to spend $9.34 and actually spent $9.10, which was $24 under. So for those of you who are new here, our splurge money is 5% of each of our incomes that gets sent off to my bank account and Ben's bank account, and we get to use that as no questions asked spending. It was under budget this month because we obviously didn't earn the income that we'd planned. So overall, we planned to spend $6,337.78. We actually spent $6,421.40, which was over budget by $83.62. So overall, not too bad. As for the sinking funds, we did budget to save $3,002.22. However, we actually saved $2,736.97, which was under by $265.25. So as you can see here, this is the amount that we were able to add to our sinking funds. So I'm just going to go through our sinking funds with you now and let you know where we stand. So our sinking funds, these are not all separate accounts. This is all in one bank account, and I just use this spreadsheet to track it. You can manage it however you choose. If you want to have a different bank account for all of those, that's completely up to you. I would just find, sorry about my dog, I would just find that way too overwhelming. We were able to add $1,000 to my maternity leave fund, which got us to $20,000, which means that for the month of April, we have officially reached our goal of saving $20,000 for my maternity leave. So big tick on that one. I'm feeling very, very happy with that situation. Emergency savings, we added nothing, but we did spend $2,597.17, leaving us with $8,647.40 in that fund. And we will also, in the month of May, be spending another $4,000 of that money. Something came up, and I suppose this is why you have emergency funds. Nursery. So we added $1,020. We spent $1,037.04, leaving us with $8.79. Holiday, we added nothing, still at zero. Not even entirely sure whether when that is going to become a priority for us right now. For gifts, we added $150. We spent $270.79, leaving us with $19. Car maintenance added $100, spent nothing. Currently have $497.25 in that. Car is due for a service. My car is due for a service in the next month or so, so hopefully that'll cover it. Christmas added nothing. Currently have $150 in there. Miscellaneous added $140.73, spent $163, zeroing that line of the sinking fund out for now. Medical added $126.24, spent nothing, giving us $244.18 in that fund. Added and spent nothing from both dog medical and home improvements, still leaving those funds at $0. I think now that we've got the mat leave fund sorted, we're going to start putting some money into these other areas and focusing on getting that emergency savings back up. Clothing added $25, spent nothing, have $55.47. Annual credit card fee added nothing, currently have $279 in there. That fee I believe is due to come out next month, so we've got that money sitting there for when that happens. Dog grooming added $50, spent $49.98, which was $18.60. Sorry, dog grooming and food, so that would have been on food. Personal grooming added $125, spent $125.95, leaving us with 15 cents. For the garden, added nothing, spent nothing, still have $40 in that fund. And then ambulance cover, added nothing, spent nothing, have $40. And then for the rest of the funds, just added nothing to them at all, which so RAA, emergency services levy, dog registration and Ring doorbell subscription, so leaving us with 40, 30, 25, 25 and 20 in those funds here. So as you can see over this side, I've got when they're due. They're not large amounts, so once again, now that the mat leave fund is done, we will really focus on getting these funds up for when these months roll around. So you can see here that we added $2,736.97 to our funds this month. We spent $4,243.93, giving us a current total in our sinking fund of $30,089.84. All right, let's move on to the budget summary for the month. So I like to have a bit of a breakdown, even though I've got all the numbers up here. I like to see like a percentage of where our overall income is going. So this month we spent 21.67% on debts, 0.87% on investing and super contributions, 9.6% on utilities, 4.82% on insurances and registration, 1.24% on subscriptions, 21.98% on daily living expenses, 9.94% on our splurge money, and 29.88% that went towards our sinking funds. So overall, if I can have this figure here for the sinking funds, like on the larger side, I'm pretty comfortable with that, knowing that when I go on mat leave in 5 weeks that this isn't going to be possible anymore. While we can save, I am doing whatever I can, even though we're obviously also spending. But yeah, so I'm really happy with that. Okay, so I'm going to run you through where our net worth currently sits at the moment. So I'm going to fill this in with you. So I know that our house is currently valued at $560. Ben's super, let me just check last month's because I haven't got his actual figure. Let's just put the same because I am not sure at the moment. $91,500. My super, so I have 2 super accounts. I'm just going to look both of those up on my phone now and put those figures in. So the first one is currently sitting at $11,272.75. The second one is currently under maintenance and not letting me put it in at the moment. So let me just put in the same figure as last month, 75,603, and I will update that at some point. Hopefully it went up a little bit, but I suppose at the moment I can't quite tell. And in the offset savings, 30,089.84, and the offset every day is currently at 722.42. Valuation for our vehicles, I use carsales.com to get these figures, so let me just grab that now. Okay, the Mazda is currently valued at $24,400, and the Subaru is currently valued at $23,300. Our investments and shares are sitting at $812 at the moment, and then our mortgage currently owing $397,229.56, and I have nothing owing on the credit card. So that gives us a current net worth of $420,470.45. Our previous month's net worth was $421,933.40, which gives us a negative net worth change of minus $1,462.95. So I was expecting that because I knew that we did spend $2,500 out of our sinking funds from the emergency line, and I also know that next month about another $4,000 is coming up. So I'm not surprised to see that figure, but yeah, so that's currently where we're sitting at for our net worth at the moment. The The way that the net worth works is subtracting our liabilities from our assets. Okay, so that was it. That was my April 2023 budget wrap up. As you can see, we were pretty on par this month with where the actual planned spend versus actual spend was. I think it was maybe like $83 overspent, which wasn't too bad. Overspent in some areas, underspent in others, but also did not bring in as much income as I had originally planned due to the circumstances and changes in our current employment situation. If you liked the spreadsheet that I use to track our budgets, make sure to check it out because I have it for sale for a small fee just down below in my Etsy store. It is an instant download to Excel and comes with pre-populated formulas, as well as a video right here on YouTube to show you how to get started if that is something that interests you. Also, be sure to keep a lookout for my May 2023 budget plan so you can see what's changing for us moving forward and how we plan to try and adapt with the new changes in our life and our financial situation. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and ring that little bell, and that way you'll get notified of my videos in the future. Until next time, bye guys.